we got a big thing here, all right? Neural DSP released a new plugin today. It's the Archetype Petrucci, John Petrucci from Dream Theater, that guy, the guitar god. So I thought, let's check it out. I got the demo, and then if I like it, which I'm assuming I will, then I can decide to buy it, because it is one of their more expensive plugins as far as I can tell. And I saw it in the car on my way home from work. I saw the announcement for it, and I was like, motherfucker, god damn it, this camera is being dumb. We're going to check it out and see what it sounds like, all right? So let's just kind of go in here, and I've got it already pulled up on a track here. I have not heard anything from it yet, so let's open up the interface here. This is what it pulls up. This is the default. I'm going to pull up the large. Oh, they have an extra large now version of it? Okay. There we go. Nice front and center for you guys. Let's just kind of look at the interface here for a second too, though. So I know this is chock full of shit. So it looks like we have 4 amplifiers. 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming a clean... Yeah. A clean. This far left one is... I don't know what that is. Another clean? Yeah, this must be rhythm. Seems like a rhythm. And then this must be... Alright, that seems to be a lead, like I said. So, holy fuck. 4 amps, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, see on the front end here, we have a wah? It's a wah pedal and a compressor. Nice for the cleans. And whatever else you want to do with it. And the other front end here, we've got, looks like an overdrive, a phaser, a chorus, and a flanger. So those are nice to have, especially the overdrive. Phaser's always really cool. Chorus, flanger, all that stuff is very John Petrucci Dream Theater-esque for cleans and whatnot. And even the big open chords. The amps, then we got the cabinet section, which I do believe they said that these are like John Petrucci's personal cabinets. So they like mic'd up his personal cabinets, which is really cool to me. With how many mics do they got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6, no, 2, 4, yeah, 6 different mics. And of course you can load IRs. And this is probably a Mesa cab anyway. So that should sound nice and cool. And then you got, your phase flip and on and off switch. Now a new feature that it seems they've added is a room mic, which is kind of a thing for John Petrucci's sound. And so you can add some room to your sound. Right, so you can add some room. So this is kind of what it sounds like with the room microphone off, and then with it on. Definitely nice, and then you got another side for it. You've got a EQ section here, which looks a little bit different than the usual. Looks like we got a 4-band EQ, and we can kind of adjust them here. So that's a little bit different than the usual 9-band that they have with their plugins. Then this is a volume pedal, I think. Yeah. So you can do stuff like... that kind of stuff. That's cool. Volume pedal. I don't have like an expression pedal, so it'd be something I'd have to like program and automate with MIDI, but that could be cool to have, I guess, if you want it in there for like at least performing live if you have an expression pedal as well. And then you've got the back end effects with a chorus, a delay, and a reverb, which are all really nice to have. this probably is the most exciting plugin that they've released for me because, I mean, I'm sure it is for a lot of people. But, heck yeah. It's fucking sweet so far. And I'm using a John Petrucci guitar, so that adds to it, you know. But I want to get into some of the presets, because I already went over, like, all the features that I can see on here. Let's see. Let's go to John Petrucci presets, because who the fuck cares about anybody else? As I Am. Oh, he's doing it by songs. Nice. As I Am. I can't play that, because that's in C standard. Wait, hold up. Haha. That's the other feature. They got a transpose button here. Fuck, that's sweet. So I guess I don't even have to worry about what I was just saying. So this is E standard. And they thought of that. Man, that buzz is annoying. So they thought of that, right? So I'm in E standard. And I have a 7-string. And I went to As I Am. And I'm like, well, I can't play that because that's in C standard. Well, guess what? They transposed it down to C standard for us. That's fucking sweet. So now, oh my god, that alone is a fucking killer feature, because now I used to tune my Schecter to C standard, but I had guitars all in different tunings. I had my 8-string, my 7-string, I had a D standard, an E standard, and a C standard. And now that it has this, that's fucking sweet. Fuck yes. Transposition. Wait, I'm curious. So if I'm an E standard, right? How low does this go? A full octave. Okay, so down a full octave. If I'm playing on E standard, can I bring it down to an 8-string just with my normal low E? Oh my god, that's sweet. So now that's kind of a mind fuck though, thinking about how to play this stuff. That is sweet, and there's not really much of latency, and I have a pretty good interface in computers, and you would think there'd be a lot of latency with that transposition thing, but holy shit, that's fucking sweet. What does my low 7-string sound like? Inaudible. That's crazy, dude. That's not something I would think that a John Petrucci thing would have, but it makes sense because a lot of their songs are in different tunings a lot of the times. Oh, right. Oh, it's the spread. Oh, do they have a stereo spreader on here? I have to turn it on first. Oh, I can't. Why can't? Oh, because it's in a... It's not a standalone version right now because I have a Cubase session open. We got this cool rhythm going. Let's turn on Bite. I think it's like a mid boost. Yeah, like some kind of mid boost. That bite adds like a mid boost. Or not. There's a mid boost button. So it adds some kind of bite to it, not sure what, but here's the mid boost. More of that like honky and kind of nose honk. That's nice. That is very nice. I need to plug in my camera so it doesn't die, so give me 2 seconds. So what's the difference between the bite and the mid? That's the thing. So that mid boost is mid, bite is like a bit of hair, like high end. Yeah, the bite is like a little more of hair, like the high end, kind of kissy, kind of not fizzy, but the high end information. I want to jump back into this overdrive and test out this overdrive here. Drive down, level up, tone here about. Right, so this is with it off. This is with it on. Oh yeah. That's great. There's some weirdness with that. Maybe it's the overdrive doing that. There's a little bit of weirdness with that. That's alright. So the overdrive is nice. Phaser is always cool. Phaser vibe. Kind of pumps. Gotcha. Phase is cool. That's a very Petrucci thing. Some phaser in there, and some the chorus, of course. And flanger. With flanger and chorus together. And phaser. Get them all. Overdrives, turn that off. Right? Let's get. It's too much. These chorus and flange. I want to try out this other amp a little more because I don't know what this one even is. It's a piezo sim. Oh, I'm so glad they added something like that. That's nice because it's like the piezo systems in some of the high-end Ernie Ball, John Petrucci guitars, where it's kind of like an acoustic sound on an electric guitar. Nice. Now I can see what that is. That's fucking awesome. Okay. because there was a plugin, an Andy James guitar plugin that I made a video on a while back that had like an acoustic simulator, which was kind of the same idea. Now let's take a look at some of the factory. Do any of them sound cool enough to check out? Oh yeah, look, for the lack of piezo. Let me guess, the piezo amp. Oh, called it. Stereo lead, liquid lead? Definitely a lot of gain. Can't do this, I'm not warmed up. I'm not warmed up. Sorry, guys. But fuck yeah, that's a lot of gain, though. That's a lot of gain. Andy Sneap? What the fuck? Andy Sneap? Dude, that's probably sitting in mix real well. All right, Rabia Masad, what do you got, my friend? I'm waiting for your video on this. Tight rhythm. Oh, Rabia, always bringing the grit and the stank. And let me just add here right at the end as well that this, like the whole look of all the amps and stuff is fucking sweet, and it's my favorite so far. And it's not just because it's tied to John Petrucci, but like that's a fucking sweet looking amp. Like it's really cool. It's got like this sand kind of vibe to it, like wood acoustic kind of thing. This is a really cool, kind of makes me think of like old wallpapers I used to use on my Android phone in high school. And then this one is just fucking sweet. It's like that robotic kind of thing the Dream Theater's kind of attached to the last handful of albums a little bit. And I like that look. Like that kind of cyborg kind of robotic look thing. And then that just looks fucking sweet too. Like, these are fucking awesome. And this plugin is most definitely, just without me even recording a song with it yet, just from screwing around on it, so worth it. And look at the carbon fiber around the edges of this amp. It's just, there's so much in this. This is probably the most full of features plugin that they've had. There's so much that you could do with this. Like, there's everything in this that you could possibly want, and I'm sure it's so versatile. If you wanted to do some extreme djenty tones, you could most definitely achieve that with this fucking thing. Like, it's got that spanky piezo thing that you could add in there to give it more spank for some of that slappy kind of djent stuff. You got the transposition thing, so you don't even need to buy an 8-string anymore or anything, or even like a fucking 9-string or whatever you want to tune it to. Like, you don't need to buy those anymore because it's fucking in this. It's built in, and it's as simple as turning a dial. If there was any plug-in to get at this point, like, I would get this one. I would even get this one over the Archetype Nolly. And I think before that was the biggest plugin up until this. Like, I had the most features out of all of their plugins. This is fucking holy fuck. Like, fuck. This is fucking sweet. At this point, I'm going to end it off, and I'd like to say thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next video when I write some really cool shit with this fucking plugin. Stay metal, my friends.